What is going on, everyone? It's Gage here. Welcome to you, Buck Dad. And today we're talking about Trey Flowers, former Patriot and former Lion the past 3 years. So let's get it. Gage, why are we talking about Trey Flowers? Good question. I'm sure you guys knew. I follow Trey rumors, and a lot of Gage, it's rumors. They're not true. Obviously, I know that, but overall, they're pretty legit, and the reports are pretty accurate, I will say, for the most part. I would say probably like 85% of the time. And I believe this is true because Tom Brady has been recruiting. Julius Edelman, Gronk, obviously. I think he's coming back, but, you get what I'm trying to say. Julio Jones, and multiple others, I'm sure. And yes, I think Trey Flowers could possibly be a buck, especially having down years with the Lions. Because he hasn't really been that good since he left New England, where he had consistent last few years in New England, 7 sacks, 7.5 sacks, 6 sacks. He was on it. He wasn't like 10 or 12 sacks, nothing crazy like that, but he was pretty good when he played. And I believe he'd be a great addition to the Bucs. And we can give him vet minimum because obviously he hasn't done good, and none of the teams so far has called him probably. Maybe a team or two probably called him, give him a shot, but I think he'd be really good with the Bucs. And obviously Tom Brady has some leeway because he's our main guy, face of the franchise, I will say. And I think he'd be a great depth. And obviously we're kind of lacking in linebacker position wise, so I think he would be great. He could switch in with, I'm not exactly sure what position he would be in, but he could play his defensive end because he's light enough where he could play at end if need be, kind of like what Shake Mason was doing, Shaquille Barrett was doing. I got the two mixed. But anyway, yeah, he could do what Shaquille Barrett was doing and playing end and linebacker, and those two could switch. And I think he would do well. I think he would do well in this system, especially Todd Bowles. Todd Bowles is, I think he's a hell of a defensive coordinator. Though he made mistakes last season, especially in that playoff game. I'm like, why would you do that? But, guys, we were lacking in secondary, so it's not completely Todd Bowles' fault. But there's obviously responsibility to take on his part. But, regardless, Trey Flowers, I think would do great. Tom knows him personally. He spent quite a few years with him. I think like 5 years or something like that. And yeah, so Tom Brady, if he's recruiting Trey Flowers, he knows what kind of impact he makes. And his teammates love him. He's a great leader. And I think, guys, if we can get him for cheap, why not get him if he can make an impact on the defense? Because their defense, I would say, ranked top 10, not a top 15. I wouldn't say they're top yet. But with these additions, I think we do well for the Bucs. And personally, I like Trey Flowers. Every time he was on the field, he made a difference. Even with the Lions, he had his moments when he was on the field. He made a difference, or he wouldn't have got paid the way he did. And yeah, so keep on Trey Lance, former Lion, former Patriot, has around 31 career sacks. So keep your eye on that, guys, and I hope you buck that.